Many people are told the same thing as they get older. Just keep walking. Walking is good for your heart. It helps your mood. It keeps you moving. But after the age of 75, there is a quiet truth that does not get talked about. Walking alone may no longer be enough to protect your strength, your balance, and your independence. This is not said to create fear. It is said to create awareness. As the body ages, muscles change. They shrink faster. They weaken more quickly. Balance becomes less reliable. And the risk that matters most is not a slow heart. It is a fall. Doctors who work with older adults see this every day. People who walk faithfully for years still struggle to stand up from a chair. They still feel unsteady when turning. They still fear falling, even though they do everything they were told to do. That is where the conversation usually stops. But it should not, because there is one simple exercise that many doctors and surgeons quietly recommend for people over 75. An exercise that does more than move the legs forward. An exercise that trains strength and balance at the same time. An exercise that supports daily life in ways walking cannot. This is not a trendy workout. It is not intense. It does not require a gym. And it is often overlooked, even though the science behind it is strong. In this video, you will learn why walking, while still helpful, has clear limits after a certain age. You will learn what actually causes many older adults to lose independence, even when they stay active. You will learn why doctors focus less on distance and more on strength as the years pass. Most importantly, you will learn about one gentle movement that may protect you better than walking alone. A movement that helps you rise from a chair with more confidence. A movement that improves balance in a practical, real-world way. A movement that supports the muscles that keep you steady on your feet. This information is especially important if you are over 75. But it is also valuable if you care for someone who is. There is a moment that often surprises people. It happens when they realize that staying active is not the same as staying strong. And that strength, not speed, is what keeps people independent as they age. By the end of this video, you will understand why some surgeons say this one exercise matters more than daily walks. You will understand how it works. You will understand why it is safer than many people expect. And you will understand how it fits naturally into everyday life. This is not about pushing harder. It is about moving smarter. Stay with us until the end, because the final insight often changes how people think about exercise after 75. It is simple, it is practical, and it could make a meaningful difference in how steady and confident you feel each day. Welcome to our channel, where we share clear, science-based guidance for healthy aging. If you value simple explanations and trustworthy health information, subscribe to the channel now. New videos are released regularly to help you stay strong, balanced, and independent at every stage of life. Walking has earned its good reputation, and it deserves respect. It keeps the heart active. It improves circulation. It supports breathing and helps control blood sugar. For many people, it also clears the mind and reduces stress. For adults over 75, walking remains a valuable habit. It keeps the body moving. It prevents long periods of sitting. It supports daily routines and confidence outdoors. But walking also has clear limits that are rarely explained in simple terms. Walking moves the body forward in a steady, repeated pattern. The muscles work, but only at a low level. They do not need to push hard. They do not need to lift body weight. Because of this, walking does not challenge the muscles enough to maintain strength as the body ages. The leg muscles that help you stand up, climb steps, or catch yourself during a stumble are only lightly engaged. Over time, those muscles continue to weaken, even in people who walk every day. Balance works the same way. When you walk on flat ground at a comfortable pace, your balance system is not tested very much. The body stays in a familiar rhythm. There are few moments where the muscles and nerves must react quickly to keep you upright. Falls usually happen during transitions. Standing up, turning, reaching, losing footing for a split second. Walking does not train those moments very well, especially after 75 when muscle loss and slower reflexes become more noticeable. After the age of 75, the body begins to change in ways that are easy to miss at first. Muscle is lost more quickly, even in people who stay active. This loss does not happen overnight. It happens quietly year by year until simple tasks start to feel harder than they used to. Standing up from a chair takes more effort. Climbing a step feels less stable. The legs no longer respond as quickly when balance is challenged. These changes are not signs of laziness or failure. They are part of the natural aging process. Balance also becomes less reliable with age. The communication between muscles, nerves, and the brain slows down. Small corrections that once happened automatically now take more time. That delay can be enough to turn a minor slip into a serious fall. Falls are one of the greatest threats to independence after 75. They are not just accidents, they are often the result of reduced strength and slower reactions. A single fall can limit confidence, reduce movement, and lead to long periods of recovery. This is why strength becomes more important as the years pass. Strong muscles help the body react faster. They support the joints. They help you regain balance when something unexpected happens. Strength gives the body a margin of safety that movement alone cannot provide. The exercise many doctors recommend more than walking after 75 is the sit-to-stand movement. It is simple, familiar, and already part of daily life. This movement starts in a chair. You sit down, then you stand up, slowly and with control. That is the exercise. Even though it looks basic, the sit-to-stand movement uses many important muscles at the same time. The thighs work to lift the body. The hips help drive the motion. The core supports the spine. The muscles around the ankles and feet stay active to keep balance steady. Balance is trained because the body moves through a change in position. You shift from sitting to standing. Your center of weight moves. The brain and muscles must work together to keep you upright. This is very different from walking on flat ground, where the position stays mostly the same. The sit-to-stand movement also reflects real life. It is the action used to get out of bed, to rise from a chair, to stand up from the toilet. Practicing this movement makes those daily tasks easier and safer. It can be done slowly. It can be done holding on to a stable surface if needed. It can be adjusted to match your current ability. That is why doctors often prefer it for older adults. It builds strength and balance together without stress or strain. Surgeons and geriatric doctors support this movement because of what they see in real life, not because it sounds impressive. They work with older adults every day. They see which abilities keep people independent and which losses create the biggest problems. One of the first abilities to decline is the ability to stand up with ease. When standing up becomes difficult, many other activities become harder as well. People move less. They rely more on support. Confidence slowly fades. The sit-to-stand movement directly supports this ability. By practicing it, the muscles used for standing remain active and responsive. The body learns to coordinate strength and balance at the same time. This combination matters more than endurance alone at older ages. Doctors also pay close attention to stability. Better stability means fewer moments of hesitation. It means less wobbling during transitions. It means the body can correct itself when balance is briefly disturbed. Falls often occur during simple actions, not during long walks. They happen while rising, turning, or reaching. The sit-to-stand movement trains those exact situations in a controlled way. This is why many medical professionals favor it, not as a cure, not as a promise, but as a practical way to support safer movement and reduce unnecessary risk over time. Walking and the sit-to-stand movement serve different purposes. Even though both involve moving the body, Walking keeps you in motion. It supports circulation. It encourages daily activity and time on your feet. The sit-to-stand movement adds something walking does not. It asks the muscles to lift body weight. It challenges balance during a change in position. It requires coordination between the legs, hips, core, and feet. Walking is mostly repetitive. Each step looks very similar to the one before it. The body settles into a rhythm that feels comfortable and predictable. That rhythm is helpful for endurance, but it does not push the muscles to grow stronger. The sit-to-stand movement is different. Every repetition begins from rest. The muscles must generate force. The body must stabilize itself before and after standing. This is the type of work that supports daily function as people age. Using both together is often the best approach. Walking keeps you active. The sit-to-stand movement keeps you strong and steady. They complement each other without competing. When time or energy is limited, strength often becomes the priority. Strong muscles make all movements safer. They support balance during walking. They help the body respond when something unexpected happens. Safety always comes first, especially after the age of 75. The goal is not to push harder or move faster. The goal is to move with control and awareness. When doing the sit-to-stand movement, going slow is important. Slow movement allows the muscles and joints to work together smoothly. It also gives the body time to adjust to changes in position. Rushing increases the chance of losing balance, which is never the goal. Using support is not a sign of weakness. A sturdy chair, a table, or a handrail can provide extra stability. Support allows you to focus on proper movement rather than fear of falling. As strength improves, less support may be needed, but there is no pressure to remove it. Pain should never be ignored. Mild effort is normal. Sharp pain, dizziness, or discomfort in the joints is not. If pain occurs, stopping is the safest response. Resting and reassessing protects the body from injury. Health conditions vary widely after 75. Some people have joint issues. Others manage heart conditions or balance concerns. Speaking with a doctor or healthcare professional can provide reassurance and guidance. This step helps ensure that movement choices match personal health needs and remain safe over time. Walking remains valuable, and it should never be dismissed. Keeps the body moving, the heart active, and the mind alert. It provides rhythm and routine, which are important for daily life, especially after 75. Yet, strength is what protects independence. Muscles that can lift the body, stabilize the joints, and respond quickly are the ones that make standing, turning, and walking safer. Strength allows the body to handle small challenges that occur every day, from rising from a chair to stepping over an uneven surface. Small daily habits have a larger impact than long walks alone. A few repetitions of a controlled movement, practice consistently, engage the muscles, and improve balance in a way that walking cannot replicate. It is not about intensity or duration, but about doing the right movement in a mindful, steady way. These daily habits quietly build resilience over time. They maintain confidence. They reduce fear of falling. They make everyday actions feel easier and more reliable. Consistency matters more than distance, speed, or showing up for long walks. By practicing simple strength movements regularly, the body remains capable and steady. Over time, these small efforts contribute to lasting mobility, balance, and independence. Subscribing to our channel will ensure you get simple, science-based tips for healthy aging. If you would like more safe exercises explained in the same clear, practical way, leave a comment below. We read every comment and want to help you move with confidence and maintain your independence every day.